Oh, hi there! Welcome to Panda's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making miso risotto. This idea was submitted by Toastonawhiteplate. Love the name, by the way. Thank you for the suggestion. Today we're going to be fusing Japanese and Italian cuisine to make an umami-filled risotto.
Umami, baby.
And it's going to be so delicious. We're actually going to be using a pressure cooker today. I'm using an Instant Pot. It's going to make it even easier. Let's just get right at it. We'll start off by preparing the broth. I have a quart of vegetable broth. A quart is 4 cups, by the way. And you can totally use pre-made stuff because we're going to be infusing this with mushroom flavor. Not a big deal if you can't do homemade, but obviously that's a better route. We'll begin prepping our mushrooms. We have a whopping 1.5 pounds. It looks like a lot, but trust me, it'll cook down. We'll pluck out the stems and throw them right into our broth. We're infusing this additional mushroom flavor into the stock, and it's going to be delicious. And that way we're using the entire mushroom and not just discarding the stems. I'm going to throw this in the microwave for 5 minutes. It's going to steep all that mushroom flavor into the broth, and it's also going to heat up the broth, which will be perfect for when we use it to cook. So now let's finally slice our mushrooms. Alright, all of our mushrooms are prepped. Next is an onion, and we're going to finely dice this. I dice onions differently because I'm lazy and I like to save time. So I don't do the parallel cuts. I want to cut towards the center of the onion. If I'm starting at the edge, I'm tilting my knife so it's aiming towards the middle, if that makes sense. So the further from the center I go, the more I tilt the onion. And as I get closer to the middle, I straighten my knife out. And that kind of takes care of the parallel cut because I think it's a pain in the butt. Alright, our onion is done. And then we have green onion. We'll cut off the butts here. And we'll cut this into thin slices. And when you get to these green parts, we're going to save these for garnish. We'll use this part for cooking. How garlicky are we feeling? Oh, look at those! We'll do 3 cloves because these are huge. Cut off the nubby nub. Alright, that is all for vegetable prep. Let's get cooking. This pressure cooker / instant pot method was discovered by Kenji Lopez-Alt. He is a home cooking legend, so he's a great person to follow. Thank you, Kenji. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you can cook this using a normal method. It's found in my corn risotto recipe. And so right now I have the instant pot on high heat, the saute mode. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons plant butter, 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil. Next we'll go in with all of our mushrooms. So right away I'll hit it with a pinch of salt, and don't add too much. We just want to add enough salt to kind of help draw out the moisture, stir everything up. And what we're trying to do with the mushrooms is cook them until they are pretty brown. Put in our onion. We will also crush in our garlic. Okay, and we'll cook this for about 3 minutes or until the onions soften. Next we'll add the rice and cook for about 3 minutes until the rice is toasted. Today we're using arborio rice, which is the most common risotto rice, but there are others. Next we'll add in our umami. 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of miso, and we'll just stir until it gets incorporated. Red miso tends to be a bit saltier and stronger as it's fermented longer than white or yellow miso, so make sure you adjust the amounts depending on your miso type. For wine, we'll use Sauteing cooking wine. Ideally, we would use sake, but I'll stick with Sauteing. It should be pretty close. Otherwise, white wine will work too. I have 3/4 of a cup. And using your spoon, scrape up any bits that are sticking to the bottom. And we're going to cook this until all the raw alcohol evaporates. All right, now it's the time where we add in our stock. So I'm just having a strainer here, and I'm just gonna pour the stock right in. Now I'll just give everything a nice stir. And then if there's any like pieces of rice or whatever on the sides, make sure you get them under the liquid so that they cook fully. And then we'll throw on the cover. turn it off, saute, and then we're going to put this on pressure cook mode for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, we'll do a quick release. If you're new to pressure cooking, a quick release means as soon as the time is up, we will vent all the pressure by turning this knob. Otherwise, there's something called a natural release where you don't touch it and just let it vent by itself. You'll know that the steam is fully vented when that pin drops. So we are good to go. It'll look a little soupy, so you'll just need to give it a stir. That's looking more like it. Now we'll add in our green onions. It's gonna add like a nice freshness to this. We'll add just a little bit of black pepper, half a teaspoon of lemon juice, and this will help cut through all the richness. Give that a mixy mix, and we are ready to serve. Black sesame seeds. That looks so good! Wow! Oh my god. My mind's blown because risotto is usually this pretty labor intensive task, but let's just dig right in.
That's good.
What? Wowee. Umami bomb. So comforting.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Good idea. This is really good.
Well, there we go. Miso risotto. What a great idea. And it turned out so great. I still can't get over how easy it was. Thank you again, Toast on the White Plate, for the great idea. Keep them coming. If anybody else has great ideas, send them my way. I will do my best to make them. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know what you want to see next. Give this one a shot. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.